We must protest loudly, urgently, but also peacefully.
Yeah, this is how you exact justice, guys.
You have an absolute right to peacefully film ICE agents as they conduct these activities.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's not just the evil of the acts they commit. It's the evil of the people who are propagandizing them. Here's the first story. You know, we've taken you to the golden state of crime, the empire state of crime, obviously California and New York, respectively. But now, really the worst. They're sort of pulling in to the lead here. It's time to go to Minnesota. Top 5 stingers of all time.
Yeah. I hadn't seen that stinger yet.
Me either.
It takes so much work to make it look like it was done in MS Paint.
Right?
I know that somebody was out there going like, oh yeah, throw in that Minnesota thing where Biden, and then someone said, you know, he should do it again.
Yes. And then someone says, and again. And again. One more.
Time.
Yeah. All right. So last night, Tim Walz, he decided that he was going to host or drop a very serious, highly produced live address. So it was live, but not exactly. It didn't go according to plan like everything else in Minnesota these days.
Tonight, let me say once again to Donald Trump and end this occupation.
Let me say once again and again and again.
Let me say 4 critical things to the people of Minnesota. 4 things I want you to hear as you watch the news and look out.
It was so bad we had to put subtitles.
First, Donald Trump wants this chaos. You've done enough. He wants confusion. Let me say yes, he wants more violence.
Mute the monitor feed.
4 things I want you to hear. We cannot give him what he wants. And look out for your We can. We must protest loudly, urgently, but also peacefully. And yes, he wants Indeed, more as hard as we will fight in the courts and at the ballot box, give him what we cannot and will not let violence prevail. Protest.
Yeah. No. And by the way, comment. I don't know about you, but if I talk with someone on my phone and I get that echo back, you ever have that happen? Yeah. I have to hang up the call. Like if I was a supervillain and you had to find the weak point in a video game, it would be that. I'd talk to you like, hey, I'm going to vanquish you. Vanquish you. Like, my head would highlight as a target. So I know that sounds bad, but it actually gets worse when you play the message backwards.
I looked and there before me was a white horse. Its rider was underneath him with his mouth open. Paul is dead.
See, that's why I don't have Ouija boards in my house and I don't play things backwards.
No.
I don't want to open the portal.
Don't do it. Never mind.
Nope, you make one deal with the devil.
That's right, yeah.
To run for vice president and lose, and then look.
Yeah, or in his case, all the deals. He just made all the deals.
Yeah, you do $4 billion in fraud all of a sudden.
Yeah, he was betting on the devil's Showcase A and Showcase B. And he didn't go over.
He always goes under.
Yeah. A trip to Barbados. Look at that in an RV. So,
seems like an RV guy.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could travel the country now.
Yeah.
Oh, we could live in that there, Martha. I don't know what his wife's name is.
It expands when you park. That'd be a good place to kill Paul. So, he also encourages citizens, Tim Walz, to create a database of ICE agents, but it's not doxing.
Tonight, I want to share another way you can help. Witness. Help us establish a record of exactly what's happening in our communities. You have an absolute right to peacefully film ICE agents as they conduct these activities. So carry your phone with you at all times. And if you see these ICE agents in your neighborhood, take out that phone and hit record.
Or you could just cooperate.
Help us create a database of the atrocities against Minnesotans.
Atrocities.
Not just to establish a record for posterity, but to bank evidence for future prosecution.
Yeah. And by the way, we went through those examples, the most recent ones, yesterday. So you can go and check out that episode. Every single one was propaganda. We'll give you a few more examples today as well. If the example existed, if the instance existed, and I know that this is repetitive, but it's important for any new viewers right now, By the way, download the Rumble app, follow me there. If the example existed of someone peacefully cooperating, who was not breaking the law, hey, could you please get back on the sidewalk? Yes, sir. Pepper sprayed or beaten. That would be the catalyst for the marches. Yeah. It wouldn't be, for example, a Mike Brown. It wouldn't be a George Floyd. It wouldn't be a Renee Good. They wouldn't use those examples if there was a single one that matched up with what Tim Walz is telling you. If there was a single actual atrocity, you would know about it. Comment, does that make sense? And here's example exhibit Z52. This was all over the news. An ICE officer shot another poor immigrant yesterday. New York Times, breaking news. A federal agent shot an immigrant in the leg in Minneapolis. Federal officials said 1 week after an ICE officer killed Renee Good in the city. BBC said, ICE agent shoots Minneapolis man in the leg. I was still in New York Times.
There you go. Yeah.
And ABC just... I'm ABC. Easiest one to do me. Minneapolis ICE shooting live updates. Tensions rise after second federal officer shooting. Whoa. Vote below if you want that to be the ABC voice.
I think so, yeah.
So, of course, if you believe that, and they want you to believe this, understandably, it's set off a bunch of protesters to, deal with the issue responsibly. Misrepresent it and then use it as an excuse for rioting and looting.
First, I heard they were killed. Everybody went crazy. Then I heard they got shot in the leg.
Is that a backwards record?
Since I've been down here, man, it's just been tear gas and f***ing flashbangs. And I keep telling people there's kids in these houses right now. It looks like Call of Duty outside. It's f***ing crazy.
Well, then go home.
Everybody's screaming out, this ain't our problem. This is our problem. This is our fight. They're coming in our neighborhoods.
Oh, dirty bastard, live and uncut.
And they're killing us. What part don't
Sir, your voice is gone.
understand? It don't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, Hmong, Somali. They're killing us.
Dude,
Killing you?
what are you doing? What made you sign your oath and do this to us? Is your dick that small? Is it? Did your uncle touch you at Christmas?
So they shot somebody
What?
in the leg. Shot him in the leg. They shot him in the leg.
Oh, by the way,
So
spoiler alert.
No
we're
death. No
gonna
death.
show you
Does
the
not
truth.
sound like there's a confirmed death. It was shot in the leg.
Yeah, this is how you exact justice, guys.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, that's a nice face and tattoo to identify him.
Yeah, no kidding. Like locusts.
In case you guys needed any more proof that they don't actually care about this, these are just lawless criminals. It's like I've said about the drug war. Yeah, I get it. The war against drugs is a failure. But if you believe that drug dealers are going to straighten up and fly right, should you legalize all drugs, I think you need a CAT scan. They're just going to go to something else illegal. They are criminals who happen to make money off of drugs. These people are professional agitators and criminals who happen to be using this as the latest excuse. They're killing us! Oh, magic markers! Let me get a folding chair!
Thank God they killing us.
Yeah.
I needed a new rifle.
Yeah, that's gonna exact justice. Give me that zero gravity chair from Costco. I've been eyeing that. Rest in peace. Praise be to Allah. So, in case you were wondering, wasn't an innocent immigrant who was shot. Here's the first place that reported it because the mainstream press refused to.
The Department of Homeland Security said in a statement that federal law enforcement officers had stopped a person from Venezuela who was in the U.S. illegally. The person drove away and crashed into a parked car before taking off on foot. After officers reached the person, two other people arrived from a nearby apartment and all three started attacking the officer. Fearing for his life and safety, as he was being ambushed by three individuals, the officer fired a defensive shot to defend his life.
Yes, to be clear, we had to outsource honest reporting.
Yeah.
You know I don't want to do this. You know that's the last voice I want you to hear on a report.
It's kind of like the Tim Walz video all over again.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So you have to ask why. Why would the press not want to cover that accurately? And again, where's that example? Can anyone point me to one?
No.
Please comment. The closest one, I genuinely, maybe we should have a sweepstakes. The closest thing to an innocent bystander, American citizen, who was accosted, assaulted, or killed, the closest thing we have, because we've given you all the ones that we could scrape. Don't let the mainstream media, and by the way, they're lackeys in the Democratic establishment. They are one and the same. It's the Democrat media entertainment industry complex lying to you. They did it with George Floyd. They did it with Mike Brown. They did it with Hands Up, Don't Shoot. And they are doing it now. What's their end game? To destroy this country.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And Trump threatened the Insurrection Act recently. It was this morning, I think.
Stop threatening, start doing.
Yeah, well, 100%. I think it's time to do that because you have Governor Walz going out there instead of saying, hey, let these guys do their jobs, or hey, if you happen to see them, it's fine to record, but please stay out of their way, let them do their jobs. No. It's go record the atrocities. Go record the atrocities so that we can go after these people.
You already set the
just
precedent.
deputized everybody in Minneapolis and Minnesota at large to go out and see the atrocities. And if you see the atrocities, are you just supposed to stand by?
Right.
When atrocities are being committed? I don't think so.
What about to say there, Josh?
No, I was just agreeing with Gerald, yeah.
Yeah. Well, think about it. If someone told me, hey, they're actively hunting employees of Louder with Crowder and you've got to stop them, go out there. Guess what? I would be out there and I would be violently defending you guys. If I believed that,
yes,
that would be reasonable. That's what these people are doing. It's not just the evil of the acts they commit. It's the evil of the people who are propagandizing them.
Yeah.
It's the same symptom resulting from the same root problem that killed Charlie Kirk. And it's the same main problem. It's the same reason we all have to have beefed up security. Everyone here is a Nazi. Everyone here is a fascist. Every member of ICE is Gestapo. And so you are a target, and it's being encouraged. Let's be really clear about this. This is why I made the case for tribalism earlier. This is what the left will do if they have power. You cannot link arms with them ever. They need to come over to our side. There needs to be repentance. There needs to be redemption for us to even consider it. It's us versus them. It is when lives are on the line. They drew that line. I'm going to stay on this side of it. Oh, you're still here, which is a miracle in the age of Instagram and shorts. I think you have some shorts up there. You have an attention span that is longer than that of a fruit gnat. So thank you. I'm glad you probably would like it a lot more if you actually head over and subscribe on Rumble. I'm live there 5 days a week, 11 a.m. Eastern, where free speech is still alive. Go to Rumble. Get off the social media ghetto that is YouTube, with a lot of homosexual activity here on YouTube. There may be some on Rumble, but I haven't seen it.